But I love to travel. Let's hear for travel. Anyway, let me tell you, frankly, right now I can speak French, Hebrew, and English. Well, a little bit of English, I try. But French and English and Hebrew make me realize how important it really is to learn other languages, Cultural differences can make a huge deal. Okay, like, the first time I went to France, let me tell you, I was like dancing all night with a lot of my friends. And then we got exhausted, and so we all like collapsed in a booth. And all of a sudden, this like really butch woman with like short hair, plain white, like wife beater tank top, kind of like saunters over, She looks just like up and down, up and down. And we are sitting there exhausted. We're like so tired. And the way you say tired in French is fatigué, or fatigued, if you will. And anyway, so this woman goes up to us and she's like, "You are fatigué, no?" And I'm thinking to myself like, who the hell is this woman? I might not work out every day, but who is she that got me fat? But nevertheless, I was kind of flattered that she'd be interested. But cultural differences make a big, big difference in people, I was in Australia a couple years ago, and again, I was exhausted. And I went up to the hotel counter after I'd just gotten off, I was an incredibly long plane ride, and the concierge looks at me and he's like, "Good day, did you come here to die?" And I'm like, hold on, does this guy know something I don't know? Did my parents not tell me this was Make-A-Wish, And I'm like, I just came from the airport now. He was like, oh, so you came here to die? And I'm like, no, I came here to live, And then it took me like maybe a few minutes to realize that to die meant today, people. You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Oh, snap is right. But I was in Poland, a couple years ago. That was great. Great experience. But let me tell you, driving in Poland is a bitch. That's right, people. When I was in Poland, when I was driving, I backed up into like 3 poles. Poland. Drive. That's crazy. I would never drink drive, and you know why? Because parking can be murder, people. But after I was in Poland, where I went? I went to Austria and Germany. That's right. Because you know what? I'm Jewish, and I wanted to see some of the places where some of the World War II atrocities happened. That isn't the joke, people. And anyway, so I went and I saw some of the atrocities where World War II happened, but I was really surprised because the people in Austria and Germany were really supportive. For example, I told some of the people that I was Jewish, and it was so nice. They were all like, high five! That was great. Rose crowd. Anyway, when I was in Germany, for all you geography buffs out there, a guy was like, oh, let's go on a picnic, So I was like, okay. So he said, let's go on a picnic by the river. All you geography buffs out there are gonna get it. The rest of you, not at all. So this guy said, let's go on a picnic by the river, and he said to me, you bring the cheese, I'll bring the Rhine. Anyway, I go to university here in Nashville, as do all of you, I hope. I'm a senior at Vanderbilt University, and let's hear for Vanderbilt! All right! Some of you didn't even clap. That's so sad. Anyway. People come from all over the world, all over the country, and one night I was downtown here in Nashville, and one of my guy friends who's from Texas came up to me. And you know, we're drinking, having a good time, and he came up to me and he's like, you know, baby, everything's bigger and better in Texas, baby. And I was like, too bad we're not in Texas. But anyway, last weekend it was my cousin's wedding, and so it was in Arizona. And so I called my dad at home and I was like, Dad, what should I pack for the wedding in Arizona, you know? And he was like, you know, my dad's a little older, but because I didn't know, should I bring a cocktail dress, a gown, casual wear? Who knows nowadays, who knows? And anyway, my dad said to me, he's like, you know, you gotta bring your hankies. I'm like, hankies? First of all, you know your dad is old when he tells you to bring hankies, right? But anyway, my dad's like, hankies, pills, a razor. And I'm thinking to myself, what? Am I going to Arizona to celebrate a wedding or commit suicide? Pills, a razor? Really, Dad? Right? That's bizarre. I don't know. But you know what? I really think, like, you know, my dad says weird things. I really feel like I say weird things all the time, too. Frankly, you know, I had a friend, and frankly, I was so happy to see this chick. I hadn't seen her in so long, and she ran up to me and she was like, Michelle, I'm so happy to see you. And I was like, me too, it's so nice, this is so fun. You look so hungover. Yeah, that was awkward. Another time, I didn't even realize that I say awkward things sometimes, but that girl was really offended in that case. Another time, I said to this girl, I'd seen some photographs of her and her mother. And so I said to her, you know, oh my God, it's so photographs of your mother. She's gorgeous, so beautiful. Who's her plastic surgeon? Yeah, that was her face as well, you know. Didn't go over so well. Another time, it was one of my friend's birthdays, and you know, this girl has a great figure. So I wanted to compliment her. Who wouldn't? And so I said to her, you've got a great body. She was wearing one of those like J-Lo dresses, like a very revealing, provocative dress. Props to her, you know, props to her. But anyway, so I wanted to compliment her, so I was like, you know, you've got a great body. Do people often mistake you for being a stripper? That is the compliment, apparently. So I tried to like play it off, and I was like, I fell in love with a stripper who danced. That doesn't work, people. That doesn't work.